What is good, YouTube? Charon FX here, man. Listen, this video is going to be a very short one, alright? This video is going to be based on the entries of the 200 pip move anticipated in our previous video, which is episode 13. So in case you missed that video and you want to learn how I anticipated that move, make sure you go and watch episode 13. Because in that episode, I dropped a lot of gems in that episode. And before we get to business, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this video with your friends and family. And make sure you comment down below on what topics you want me to tackle. And if you're also interested in joining my one-on-one mentorship, make sure you DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. You get me? So with that being said, let's just get to business. So in episode 13, right? What I said was, or what I anticipated was, we are only looking to buy after the breakout of this channel, okay? But we're only looking to also buy after the breakout and retest of this resistance right here. You get me? But at the time, price was here, the market closed around this side. Okay, so my thought process was, if the market opens and it's able to break about and it's able to break out of this channel, all what we wait for is a retest of this resistance, then we go in for what? For longs. But fortunately for us, what price did was to come back and retest this trend line for the third time. You get me? So what we can see is, this is our first touch, this is our second touch, this is our third touch. All right. So after this third touch, what did I do? All what I did was to draw an inner trend line, touching these market structures within the channel. You get me? There's the market structures I'm talking about. This is the lower highs I'm talking about, the structures. This lower high and lower high right here. That's all I did. All I did was I took my trend line and drew the trend line for it to touch those structures. Right, so after I drew my inner trend line, what was I waiting for? I was waiting for the breakout of that trend line. Okay, so if you have to go back in time, where can we see the breakout happen? Boom, right here. Alright, right here. This is where the breakout of the inner trend line happened. Alright, and what candlestick the price breakout with? A bullish engulfing candlestick. Look at that candlestick. Look at the bottom of that candlestick. We can see no wicks, meaning sellers are weak at that point. Sellers couldn't push price below. Alright, and also the bulls are in control of the market at this point. So after I had this bullish engulfing candlestick break out of the inner trend line, all what I did was to enter my trade right here and put my stop loss below the wick of this, retest candlestick. And where did I put my take profit? Put my take profit right at the wick of our H4 higher high. If you want to know why we're considering this as our H4 higher high, go and watch episode 13. I did that. I did all the analysis on episode 13. So go back and watch episode 13 in case you are confused. Alright, so this was our first entry. Now, how did I get my second entry? So I got my second entry by waiting for the breakout and retest of this resistance right here. That would be where I would like to take my second entry. So if you are to play we can see, boom, we can see price broke the channel at this point. So after price broke the channel at this point, do I enter the trend? No. What do I wait for? I wait for what? I wait for a retest of this resistance zone slash a retest of our trend line, so we can what? Go in for our second entry. You get me? Good. So if you are to continue playing, so boom, right here, this is where we get a retest. So after we get a retest, do I still enter the trade? No. What do I wait for? I wait for a candlestick confirmation. You get what I'm saying? What did I say I wait for? I wait for what? A candlestick confirmation. So have you gotten a candlestick confirmation yet? No. Alright. Good. Right here. This is where we get our candlestick confirmation. This is where we get our candlestick confirmation. Look at this bullish candlestick. Do we see any wicks on top of this bullish candlestick? No. Because you don't see any wicks on top of this candlestick, price is telling us that at this point, the bulls are in control. The bulls are about to take the market to the upside. Okay, and this candlestick is also called the hammer. For you who don't know your candlesticks, this candlestick confirmation is called what? The hammer. So after we got this candlestick confirmation, which is the hammer, that's when I entered my trade. Put my stop loss right below this wick, and my take profit to where? To the H4 higher high. That's why I put my take profit. You get me? So if you are to play, you realize price starts to go into our favor, or price starts to go into our direction. Alright, so now let's come back to our third entry. Remember I talked about this resistance, right? That we'll also be waiting for price to come back to retest this resistance right here. Good. So now all what we need to do is for price to come back and retest our resistance as a support. Let's for it to see if price came to retest it as a support. Boom. Right here. Price came back into our resistance to retest it as a support. Now what do we wait for? Now we see rejections, right? Telling us that the bulls are waiting patiently to push the market back to the upside. Again, that's why that's why we are getting the rejections. So after we get the rejections, do we enter the trade? No. What do we wait for? Wait for a candlestick confirmation. Alright, so now let's wait for the candlestick confirmation. Boom. Price comes back into it again and rejects it. Right? But with what we can see here, we see this three candlestick pattern form, which is what our morning star candlestick pattern. But this isn't enough for me. You know why? Because this bullish candle never closed above this bearish candle. Anytime I'm trading the three candlestick pattern, I need to see the bullish candlestick close above the bearish candlestick, or the bearish candlestick close below the bullish candlestick, else I'm not taking the trade. So at this point, what I'm waiting for is a bullish momentum candle that is going to tell me that, okay, at this point the bulls are ready, or the bulls are on the go to take price to the upside. All right, so now let's wait for a momentum candle. Boom, right here. There's our momentum candle. Why is this our momentum candle? Because look at how this candlestick closed. Do we see any wicks on top of this candlestick? No, meaning the bears are out. At this point, it's the bulls which are taking over. You get me? That's why the bears couldn't even push price a little bit below to create a wick. You get me? This candlestick closed with full volume. You know, this candlestick closed with full volume. So this candlestick could be called what? A bullish Mirabozu candle. For y'all who don't know, alright? Good. So after we had this candlestick, candlestick confirmation, what did I do? I enter my trade right here, put my stop loss right below this wick, and my take profit at our what? At our H forward higher high. You get me? So this how come I had 3 entries just on this pair. If we are to measure from the breakout of our inner trend line to our take profit, we can see that price moved 242 pips. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see that price moved 242 pips. And if you are to continue to play forward, we can see that our take profit got what? Our take profit got smashed. You get what I'm saying? So this is how you could have also capitalized on this trade. And even before I started episode 13, I told you if you are trying to flip your small account or if you are trying to pass your funding challenge, make sure you watch this video to the end. So for you who didn't watch episode 13 to the end, hey, you missed out on this big opportunity. For real, you missed out on this opportunity. Alright? So on this note, this is what I like to end my video. You know what I'm saying? But before you click off this video, make sure to what? Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to drop a comment down below. And if you're also interested in joining my one-on-one mentorship, DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. DM me on Instagram. Alright? So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Charon FX. Peace. I'm out.